Hi, and welcome back to the Pike Homestead. So, we thought we'd answer a few questions as we go here. So, we're going to do a little series of short videos just to answer some questions that you might have if you're ever looking to get into the stuff we've been getting into. So, it's a lot of what we've been learning recently over the last year or so. One good question that you might have is, well, how do chickens sleep when you're caring for them? So as you can see right behind me here this evening, they're just starting to get ready for bed. So chickens, although they're primarily ground birds, for their safety like to sleep up high, which is why you need to have a roost for them. And it also needs to be a roost that has a fairly flat surface on it. So a 2x4 is generally good. Some people say they're more comfortable with it on its flat edge, so they're sitting on the 4 side, or the ones we had that were constructed here before we got here are set up to hold it with the 2-inch side high for them to sit on. It just gives them a flat surface for their feet and reduces foot stress and everything like that. So what that does with their feet, it allows them, as you can see, these ladies here, you can't even see their feet. Right? So this allows them in cold weather and everything to keep their feet warm. Right? So, chickens' feet, they're generally very good with the cold anyway. They are fairly hardy birds. You can see they all like to hop up here and settle themselves in. Now, they will typically sleep from dawn till dusk. So where we're at, in the dead of winter, we get, 7.5 hours of daylight. And so the add-on to that is that you get fewer eggs laid. So we've got, which is why we put in the light here in the barn, to give them longer hours of daylight. And, it's just kind of a measure of how they're doing. And they're all pretty much laying now. So you'll notice they're getting themselves arranged on the bar here. So they prefer to be higher up, so they all tend to climb up. And most of them fit on the top bar there, and some sit on the second bar. So you'll see the ones that are right in the middle, those are the ones highest on the pecking order. And they can sit in the middle and get a good night's sleep. Whereas the ones on the outer edge will sleep with one eye open to watch out for danger. And there's actually been research that shows that each eye is connected to a different side of the brain. So even though they've got one eye open, they are still getting partial sleep. And of course, the ones on the outer edges will also cycle out all through the night. So the ones on the very end isn't the same bird all night, so they'll all be able to get a good rest. And that's kind of how the pecking order goes. So you'll see the ones lower on the social standing are pushed to the outside to keep an eye out for the ones in the middle. They also huddle together to keep warm, and that helps, especially here we are in northern Alberta, and that helps them keep warm. And they don't need it as much here, but you'll always see them all snuggled up together. So anyway, thanks for spending your time with me today, and I hope this is informative. This is just all of what I've learned since we've got the chickens here. Right, Goose? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we appreciate this. I hope you learned something that maybe you didn't know. And if you have any other questions or anything like that about either our chickens or our goats, feel free to drop a comment down below and we'll look to answer it in a future video. Just again, based on what we've been learning in it's not even been a year since we got our first flock here. So we're learning as we go still, but we're glad to share what experience has taught us in this time and as we go forward. So yeah, again, thanks. And if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate the follow and we appreciate you spending your time with us. Okay, so have a good day.